I'd like to return to the present tense because we're missing we and they, how to say those two angles in the present tense. Now, if you feel that you need to refresh your memory on the present tense, please go back and repeat the final drill that we did from the earlier module before going on to this one. But if you feel that you still have it fresh in your memory and you still remember what we covered, then you can go on with this video without repeating it. So I want to cover first they in the present tense, and we'll start with the verb to sing, which is cantar. So how would you say I sing? Canto. And he, she, or it sings? Canta. You sing? Cantas. So if we go back to he, she, and it, we had canta, he sings, she sings, it sings. And instead of just adding an S to get you, for example, cantas, instead now for they, we add an N. So adding an N to the end. So we have canta for he, she, and it, and now we add an N, which will become cantan. And that's how we would say they sing. So to summarize, to get they in the present tense, we just take whatever it is for he, she, and it and add an N. And this is very closely related to you because it's the same principle, but we add an S to get you and we add an N to get they. Let's take another example verb, say comer, to eat. So how would you say he, she, or it eats? Come. Now to get they eat, it's exactly the same principle. We take come for he, she, and it, and we add an N onto the end. Now we get comen. Comen means they eat. As a bonus, this tense for they also means you all. So you all eat comen, or they all eat comen. Same for the previous example. I'll go back to where it was here, say for cantan. So cantan means they sing, but can also mean you all sing. So you can use that to cover both they or you all. Let's work with another example verb. So we have hablar, to speak. So how would you say he, she, or it speaks? Habla. Now try to say they speak. Hablan. So again, we just took habla for he, she, and it, added an N, and we get hablan for they. So as you can see, it's quite easy. We are always using he, she, and it as a diving board. For example, to get you, we would grab whatever it was for he, she, and it, and we'd add an S. So habla, hablas for you speak. Or come and comes. See, it's the same principle, just adding the S onto he, she, and it. But if we're talking for they, now instead of adding an S, we add an N. So we have come for he eats, she eats, or it eats. We add the N and we get comen. And now comen is for they eat.